Yeah? So when you have anger inside you, just know it is this simple. That anger is not coming from outside. I ask people, why do you have anger? And then they tell me, oh, my spouse upsets me. Oh, when I'm trying to do things and they're not going the way I want. I mean, who told you things are supposed to go the way you want? Who told you your spouse is supposed to complete you? Why are you so expectant of things from other people? And then you ask them, do you yeah, this is interesting. I ask people, are you evil? They tell me no. Then I ask them, do you have anger? They say, I don't have anger issues. I'm like, hey, okay, to my answer. If you ask them if they are good, they tell you outright, yes, I'm good. I'm a good person. If any case, other people just make me feel bad because I am the better person. You think you're a better person. You're actually judging other people, and that is sin. So then in that psychiatrist room, you walk out of it with a list of antidepressants that are going to cause you more depression, with a list of drugs for psychosis. They've made you believe you are now a psycho because they read a manual to you called a DSM. Now they've made you believe you're a psycho. They give you anxiolytics, they give you sedatives so that you can just have sleep, and hypnotics, all these drugs that are going to mess up your system entirely. And you, in your own sense, you're believing that these drugs are going to change my life. Now, you take these antipsychotics, and the next thing, you're adding weight so badly. Now that's depression. Another drug. Now that is insulin resistance. More drugs. Okay? Now, you walk out of that room with maybe amitriptyline, an antidepressant, and now you have gut problems. And now we have to give you drugs for the gut. You walk out in that room, and now you start having these suicidal thoughts. Imagine a depressed person, because there's no clinical depression, it's a lie. Depressive states are there, but that just means you are in depressed. You have failed to create. Wake up. You can't sit in a corner and tell us you're depressed. Who told you you're depressed? If you never heard of the word depression, you will never think you're depressed. And now we are normalizing it. Oh, I'm an overthinker. So you're actually masking the spirit of evil inside you. You're actually giving it a new name to just make it feel better. And the spirit of the devil inside you does not want to die. It doesn't want to die. It's the one that is controlling you. So most of the things that you're doing, thinking you're doing good or bad, they are not you. They are the spirit of the devil trying to control you through your own thoughts and imaginations. That's why I tell you, doubt every single thought in your head. And you know very well, even in that Bible that you're reading all the time, and you're reading it blindly, it tells you that bring all your thoughts into captivity. Bring all your thoughts into captivity. Why is it telling you that? Because thoughts are evil. They are the nature of the devil. He uses that to control you. Yeah, now radical Christians will come. Oh, no, thoughts are not evil. As I thinketh, I becometh. I'm like, okay, keep thinking. You becometh. You're thinking about tomorrow. You don't even have tomorrow. That's because you've read a book and it's convinced you that as you think, you become. Actually, yeah, where? Keep thinking. Hey, Napoleon Hill says, as I thinketh, so I becometh. Well. Who told you even have tomorrow? So even if you think about it now, who told you have tomorrow? And you're subconscious you're actually unconscious every time, because you're thinking about the future that you don't even have. You're thinking about a past that is not even there. Do you have a future? Yeah, as a man thinketh, so he is. And then this is a person who wrote this with the mind of the future, right? A future that even him does not have it. Yeah, Jameni. Oh, I'm an overthinker. I overthink. Ladies, you're not overthinking. You're just evil. You've allowed the spirit of evil to control you. You're not an overthinker. No, stop giving evil nature or the evil spirit good names. Oh, how I am depressed. You're not depressed. You've been made to believe you're depressed by the spirit of evil inside you. And now, listen to this. That devil inside of you, that devil that you keep on defending, this is the person, or this is the spirit. Let me use the spirit because it's not a person. This is a spirit that actually tells you how special you are and you deserve better. And then you end up leaving a marriage, and then the same devil tells you, where are you going with 2 children? He makes you feel good to just disappoint you later. He makes you feel excited to actually bring you down. He makes you feel successful only that to bring you down. He makes you think you have a brand. You're building a brand. Only to give you one person who will destroy that brand. And you become so angry. And now you're angry at the people of God. And now anger inside you is just blossoming every time. And as you're thinking of coming back, you're thinking of bouncing back, you'll never bounce back because you identified with material things. What is a brand to you? What is a brand to you? Is this the same thing that people are actually eating very uncouth food, very bad diets, so that they can get endorsements from the food industries? Is it not that you've seen the Goliath who eats a lot of food being endorsed by a unga company so that he continues eating so bad foods, and then give him time, you will see a WhatsApp group. Oh, he has a liver problem. Oh, of course he has a growth hormone problem already because of jingatism. And then now you'll hear he has a liver problem. The other one who is shaking his tummy all the time, being endorsed by betting companies. You think betting companies care about him? They don't. They care about the masses that he's attracting, and you people follow him. Once you follow him, you excite him. So you keep on boosting his dopamine. He feels good now, but it's just short-lived. Even though we're not living in the future, we live now perfect. But we don't want to see a WhatsApp group. If God gives us grace to get tomorrow, to get to live tomorrow, please, we don't want to see those WhatsApp groups. Hey, as you eat and shake that tummy, solve your problems using that money that you're getting from those industries. And Macharia, why do I feel like I live in another world, Daktari? Make me understand. Make me understand what do you mean by that? Because again, you see, when you say, I feel, feelings come from thoughts, and thoughts are evil all the time. So most of the feelings, actually all feelings are evil. That is evil because they hail from thoughts. And that's why you should doubt your thoughts all the time. Live in the present. Stop worrying about tomorrow. Stop worrying about people. Stop caring about people. Stop being concerned. Simply look at it. If it's evil, you have the nature of good. It will identify that is evil. Do not hate it, because whatever you hate, you become. Discern it. And keep moving. So let me bring in one person before I continue with this conversation. This is going to get deeper. The spirit of fear is not your spirit. It was put in you by somebody. And actually, even 2 Timothy 1:7, I think. 2 Timothy 1:7. Okay, let me see. Yes. 2 Timothy 1:7. This is what it says. That God has not given you the spirit of fear, but power, love, and self-control. Hey, radical Christians, are you there? That God does not give you the spirit of fear. He has given you power, love, and self-control. So people who don't have self-control, the nature of evil. People who think they love, but they don't even know God, spirit of evil. People who feel powerless, spirit of evil. And when you feel powerless, you just want to destroy other people so that you feel good, because you're thinking other people are the reasons why you have problems. Look at it this way, the poor people. The poor people are always thinking that they are poor because there's somebody who is rich somewhere. They are always blaming the rich because you are rich, that's why I'm poor. Okay? That's why they'll do anything to take what you have. Because they're thinking you are the reason why they are poor. The nature of evil inside of them is telling them. The devil is controlling them, telling them, you know what? You deserve better. And this guy has taken... Look at you worrying about the economy. But as you worry about the economy, people's life is still going on. People are becoming millionaires every single day. So whose problem is it that the economy is bad? It's your problem. Look at you siding with a politician who is just there to feed his tummy. And you're thinking, oh, no. You know, you get even depression because your politician will miss the seat for AU. You get so depressed. Oh, tulionewa, ukuonewa, wewe tu ni crazy. You're just crazy, you're evil. And you're thinking that if he gets that seat, what will it benefit you? You're getting angry because Manchester United was beaten or Arsenal was beaten. You actually use Arsenal to become your god. It controls you. So yes, let me bring in a conversation because this was for you. Let's bring in a conversation. And you can call us on 0707 2074. Amazing. You can call us on 0707 2074 so that we can actually do these conversations. And I want to show you how to overcome that fear and that spirit of evil inside you. Because some of you hate yourselves. Some of you love your hell. So it's time for us to actually make sure that you get out of that hell. 0707 20 20 74. That's the number you can actually make a call on. It's a normal call, okay? Yes, Gatimi.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Dr. Lewis.
Yes.
I become a pastor.
Amazing. Why are you thinking I'm a pastor though?
Wow, this is the gospel we need. 360 degrees gospel. Health,
Yeah.
mental, and spiritual.
Yes. Because ideally we cannot fix the physical without fixing the spiritual.
Yes, we go to church, we get fixed spiritually, but physically we are messed up. Mentally we are messed up.
But did you know that some of those churches do not even fix your spiritual? They make you feel good. They sell you the hope. And when you come out of the church, you say, oh, I feel blessed. It is in your feelings. It is in your thoughts. So your pastor knows how to play with your mindset, with your with your mental.
Exactly. So I'm happy to be here. I missed you guys when you were in Nairobi. I was feeling like there's something missing in my life, but welcome back. Thank you for the good work.
Amazing. Thank you. We are back with a bang and we'll do this over and over. And actually, we will be here in December. Maybe November, we might take a break because I have to go for leaves and all that. But in December, we will be here every single day of December, trying to remind you that eating chapati is criminal.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Just here to just testify of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like the last 2 years, like you said, that what we speak,
Yeah.
our mind actually registers that it's to manifest.
Yeah.
And I think my character was the one that controls, and I always have plan A and B. Until when I reached a point when I realized they are not both working, and I struggled a lot with God, with my identity, to a point I was wondering, am I cursed? Am I kuna mtu ameniwitch or something? Until when I reached to that point of surrender,
Yeah.
that I gave God the center part of my life.
Yes.
Is when my life turned, and I started healing.
Yeah.
Actually, I had anxiety. I could not sleep. I was struggling with the new system of where I am because I relocated.
Yeah.
I hated everything. Nothing was working until when I gave God everything.
Yeah.
And now my life is better. I'm on the right path.
Amazing.
I'm able to fast. Before I never used to fast, but it's because there was a missing link.
Yeah.
The fats
Yeah.
was the missing link. Until when I got that and omitted the starch, I'm comfortably able to fast, and I'm grateful to be here.
Hey, amazing. Thank you so much, Gatimi. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Oh man, thank you so much. Hey, that's amazing. Now listen, guys. Sometimes, that's why suffering is important. And that's why pain is also important in therapy. Because pain shows there's something amiss. And I'm telling you this for free. Some of you are struggling with battles you cannot overtake. You cannot even win. That's a reality. That whatever battle you're going through right now, you cannot win it. Because it's not you, it's a spiritual battle. Whatever is even happening in our country right now is none of our business. If you fix what is inside you, you will start realizing, oh, these things are just shenanigans. They are none of your business. If you came alone, you live alone. That is one. And when you suffer, that's the time when God manifests. Because that's the time you say, oh, I'm now unable to do this on my own. And now God has to take control. And that's when you start fixing yourself. But as you continuously argue and fight the truth, because anytime you resist the truth, you're resisting the spirit of good. And you're running away. So let me tell you. You see this thing called poverty. When I was growing up, I hail from a very humble background. We used to have these houses ya matope, unajua, eh? And then at least in the village, when you have a house ya matope during Christmas times, munaboma vizuri, you make it look good, and then write on welcome, okay? And then at least inside there is like a carpet. The carpets were a big thing at that moment in time. Imagine in a village with a carpet in a matope house, in a mud house, and there is a carpet. Ay! Hey. So yeah, my dad gave us enough, okay? And I never knew that this was poverty. Because I used to go to school, a primary school in our village. I told you, Mohoya Primary School. I appreciate that school. So you go to these schools, you lead a good life, you study well with other people, you relate very good with other people. You never thought about poverty. Okay? Until we went to high school, where we started seeing people flexing. And until we went into towns and cities and saw other people flexing, that's when we started getting this wrong impression of wealth. Oh, there's a call here. Hello. This one was just trying out. Anyway, so you never knew poverty because every child knows that their father is adequate. Imagine that. That every son and daughter out here knows that my father is the richest and my father is the strongest. Until you go out and you realize, oh, now there are other fathers who are stronger than your father and richer than your father because of flexing. And now you have this wrong idea of how success is. And now somebody lies to you. Now you have to find a mentor and you go for a mentor. Listen, the only thing you live for in this life is the spirit of good. Seek the righteousness and the rest shall be added unto you. The only problem is you constantly seek the rest and forget about the righteousness. And that's how it comes and goes. So I was never worried about this. I thought it was enough eating those sweet potatoes plus strong tea in the village, doing normal chores and growing up the normal way. Nowadays, a child is born, in the next 3 months they are fat and they're looking like an older person already. And now the process of even growing up has been altered. We don't have children growing up in normal ways. Look at Nairobi, how houses are built on top of each other. There is no even sun. There's no the sun. Some of your homes have cabros everywhere. And now your children cannot even play, cannot even get in contact with the earth. And you call that riches. And you've labeled on your compound, do not step on grass. And you're calling that success. And you're wondering why you have 7 drugs on a prescription.